Ms. Barrison, Louise Barrison, is going to be speaking to you mostly tonight. And we have the honor of having Ms. Walker here tonight as well. So she's one of our guidance counselors, if you don't know. So the presentation tonight is really to try to help you learn what you should be doing moving forward from today regarding college applications. You can't do them yet, but you can start doing some other things, budget stuff. So Ms. Barrison's going to go over most of it. If you have questions, we'll hold them, we'll stop, we'll ask questions after sections so that you can get your questions asked, and then we'll move on. So, we get the questions, you do the things.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna start with, unfortunately, the bad news first. The bad news is I have been doing this for 23 years, and this is my last year. I will be retiring in June. Mr. Watipka, who is the other half of the college office, is also retiring in June. For the rising senior class, you're going to have a whole new college office. I'm going to tell you the way we've been running things. I'm sure it's going to change for whoever's going to take over for Mr. Watipka. They're going to have to adapt it to themselves. I'm still going to be here till the end of June for questions. Unfortunately, Mr. Watipka had a medical relapse and he will not be returning whatsoever. So he is going to finish out his time and retire at the end of the year. So you'll be starting with a whole new college advisor. It will be somebody from the school, I'm assuming. I don't know who, that's up to the principal. But it should be somebody well qualified, and they're also going to get a new secretary in to take over from my plate. So we just wanted to let you know that now, instead of finding out when you come back in September.
Just to piggyback, a lot of the stuff we're going over tonight won't be changing, because we're going over the process, not so much of how they'll be handling it internally in the office. So we're giving you the processes that you're gonna go through, and those pretty much stay standard year to year to year to year.
Correct. It's just the people that are changing. That's it. So if you look, preparing for the college applications, also I just want to let you know that we're going to have another meeting specifically for the rising senior class one day after school at 2:30, where we're going to be going over the presentation with them also. I can guarantee you they will not be listening to a word that I'm going to say, and come September, they're going to have to do it all over again. Okay? Because it's just the norm from year to year. All right, so we're going to start with the application deadlines. As you see, we have 4 different deadlines. Early decision, early action, regular decision, and rolling admissions. We are going to send this out to the whole junior class, this PowerPoint presentation also. So if you want to tell your child to be on the lookout for it so that you have it, and then you can print it out at that time or save it as a PDF. There's many different types of applications. The common application now is over 1,000 colleges. When I had started, it was 500. It's now over 1,000, both domestic and international colleges. The only ones that you will not find on the Common App are CUNY. CUNY is a total separate application. They will never go with the Common Application, okay? So the Common App is one application that you will do for up to 20 schools. I'll get more into it afterwards, but I just wanted to let you know that. And now SUNY is also part of the Common App. Like I said, CUNY has their own application. It's for regular, and it's also for the specialized programs, which are Macaulay Honors, Sophie Davis, the BAMD program, and the Grove School of Engineering program. We're also going to let you know about what the student's responsibility is, what the college office responsibility is. Like I said, it can change, but this is the way we've been doing, and it's been working. Obligations, fee waivers, very important, the fee waivers. Naviance. Naviance is the web-based system that we use to send the applications electronically. When I started, everything was postage. So we had to make up duplicate copies of every single application, put them in mailing envelopes and send them out and hope that they would get there on time. Now with a click of the button, everything is sent through Naviance. They should have it within 24 hours. Students will have login access. They already do. So your juniors do have login access. If they don't know what their login is or needs it to be reset, you can go see Miss Ng in room 113, or you could come and see me till the end of this year in room 112. Okay, so early decision. Early decision is a type of application that is binding. What I mean by binding is, if your child wants to do an early decision application, say to NYU, gets accepted to NYU, your child must go to NYU for the first year, or you can be held liable for the first year's tuition. Since COVID, they have lessened the restrictions a lot with that and don't hold as many people liable. I don't know what's gonna happen from one day to the next as far as colleges, funding, and everything else, because everything is changing. So I can only tell you about what I've been doing previously. I don't know what's gonna happen in September. But again, binding means if you do the early decision and you're accepted, you must accept that college, or you could forfeit a year's tuition. Also, if your child is going to do an early decision application, please make sure that they meet all the requirements. They must have a specific average. They must have specific SAT scores. They must be well-rounded. By well-rounded means